All right, so there was a clip going around of Shelton Benjamin on Chris Van Vliet's podcast, right? I think that's how you say his last name, right? CVV, let's call him the other Chris. Yeah, Shelton Benjamin was asked by Chris, um, what does he feel about Max Caster's thoughts or opinions on outsiders coming into AEW or former WWE guys coming into AEW and taking his spot, presumably. Uh, and Max Caster pretty much said that he doesn't want outsiders, any more outsiders coming in. He doesn't want Shelton Benjamin or other WWE guys coming in because he thinks they would take his spot. And he thinks it's not fair because he thinks he can do Shelton Benjamin's job. Whatever role AEW needs Shelton Benjamin or other former WWE guys to play, Max Caster thinks he can play that role, or he thinks someone else in AEW can play that role. So now the whole outsiders coming in to other promotions is as old as time. It's been happening since the days of the Monday Night Wars. There's been WCW guys going to WWF, ECW guys going to WCW. That has been happening forever. So for Max Caster to be like, hey, nah, man, I'm going to just put my foot down and not accept these guys. Well, he didn't say that he's not going to accept them. He just doesn't want it to happen because he was asked, like, how does he feel about Daniel Bryan and Adam Copeland coming in? And he said, well, they earned their way into the locker room and they proved themselves. I don't think Adam Copeland, Edge, or Daniel Bryan have to prove themselves to Max Caster or to anybody. They don't have to prove themselves to AEW either. They went to AEW because they wanted to help the newer crop of young talent. So now, if a Shelton Benjamin is no longer with WWE and he wants to go to AEW, if he's offered the ability to do so, I think that he's going to want to go to AEW, not just for himself, but also to help the newer crop of young talent. So, Max Caster, you cannot do what Shelton Benjamin can do. You cannot do what Adam Copeland or Daniel Bryan can do. If that's the role that Tony Khan wants Shelton Benjamin to play, if he wants Shelton Benjamin to be a locker room leader and give some advice and some ideas to the new guys, Max Caster, you can't do that because you're not a veteran of professional wrestling like Shelton Benjamin is. There's nothing that you can do or say that's going to have an impact on younger wrestlers the way Shelton Benjamin can say something that will have an impact on younger wrestlers. Another thing is Shelton Benjamin is a phenomenal athlete, like leagues above Max Caster. And again, not hating on Max Caster at all. Is just like they're two different leagues, two different wrestlers. Shelton Benjamin doesn't wrestle the way Max Caster wrestles. Shelton Benjamin can wrestle circles around Max Caster. And then Shelton Benjamin just has that big time aura to him. Shelton Benjamin has had experience in the big time. He's been IC champ. He's wrestled with main eventers. He's been a tag team champ multiple occasion. And Shelton Benjamin is just the man. If you compare the two, like there's no just no comparison there. Shelton Benjamin is a beast. Shelton Benjamin is like leagues apart and away from Max Caster. There's just two different people. Max Caster, if Shelton Benjamin wants to go to AEW, if he's offered an opportunity to go to AEW, welcome him in with open arms. He's not trying to take your spot, Max Caster. An older guy, like, and I don't mean that with disrespect at all, but Shelton Benjamin is a veteran. He's been around for quite a long time, and he is older than Max Caster in age. Of course, that's factual. Shelton Benjamin is not going to be put in a spot of a younger dude like Max Caster. Shelton Benjamin is not going to replace a Max Caster. Max Caster's still going to be on TV. He's got a pretty over gimmick right now. Everyone loves the Acclaimed, right? That, like, the whole scissor gimmick and all that stuff. I don't think Shelton Benjamin or anyone else is going to take the spots of the Acclaim. The Acclaim are still going to be on TV for a hot minute because they're over right now. People love them, and AEW has to give the fans what they want to see. If people want to see the Acclaim, then they're going to see the Acclaim. And Shelton Benjamin is not going to take away from Max Caster or the Acclaim's TV time. He's just going to add to the product. He's going to bring in more eyes to the product. Heck, I haven't seen AEW TV in quite some time. It's been a hot minute, but if Shelton Benjamin arrived, I would definitely watch. And that's what AEW wants. They want new, fresh eyes on their product, or they want people who haven't watched in a minute, they want them to watch again. And if Shelton Benjamin did come in, yes, I would watch again because I'm a huge Shelton Benjamin fan, huge Shelton Benjamin mark. Love them teaming up with Charlie Haas, love Team Angle. Just a big Shelton Benjamin fan. So Max Caster, dude, be more secure in your body. Be secure of your spot. No one's gonna take your spot. Shelton Benjamin, especially, he's pretty much. I think he's down to put over the young talent and the new talent. I don't think at this stage in his life he wants to outshine you. Maybe he'll want to have some nice matches with you. Possibly, but definitely he doesn't want to take your spot. Be more open to having outsiders come in. Be more open to having legends come in, and be secure that they're not trying to replace you. They're trying to help you, and they're trying to help AEW grow. So, yeah, scissor me.